Hey everyone, Miss Cutrera here. Today we're going to be learning how to draw knuckles. This is a medium version, but it's a little easier because I'm going to be teaching you how to use shapes to form it. So I'm excited for this one. Here we go. Okay, so materials, we have our alcohol markers, prism colors, we have a black and white Sharpie. And for this video and for future videos, we're going to do some shapes to help you guys draw. So first we're going to do kind of an oval shape, kind of looks like that. This will be Knuckles' head. And then a circle on that side for his hand. And then kind of another oval for his other hand. And then on this angle, make a shape like that. That'll be his foot. And then another shape right here, that will be his other foot. Okay, so now we're going to start with our marker. So if you did that, I would recommend erasing it a little bit so it's a little lighter. And now getting your pencil for the head. But I'm going to be jumping into Sharpie because I already did my bottom pencil. So that is how you get proportions correct, and we're going to talk more about that in our how to draw videos. Our next video of the series is going to be shapes. So we just did 2 episodes of line, how to draw line really well. So make sure you guys check those out if you're trying to improve your line quality. And you may think your line is pretty good, but even for me, I got refresher by doing some research and just remembering how to draw a line. And there was actually some things that I learned a little bit from doing my research on it. Okay, so we're doing Knuckles' eyes right now. We just did his spikes, and notice how they overlap a little bit. And then he has a frown face, or kind of the angry face right there. Now his cheek coming across. And then his nose. Like that. And in the video, I forgot to say at the very end, and we'll talk more about that in the future, is the speed of your lines. So if you go too slow, you kind of wiggles around. You go too fast, it might mess up. So I am trying to draw a little faster. And the video is actually sped up 1.4 on this video here, just to make it not too long, so it does look a little faster. So if I'm going too fast, please pause it. Okay, so his other spikes overlapping on the other side. Like that. So yeah, if you draw too slow, it's gonna be kind of wiggly lines. If you go too fast, you might miss your line, but if you go kind of medium speed, you'll have more precise lines. Alright, so his hand here. And when I draw, I look at my source material a few times. Every few seconds, I look up, see what the next line is going to be, and then draw it from there. So if you're following along, you can pause and look at what I'm drawing next. Okay, so his hand or his glove, there's his fingers right there on that side. And they just have that little line right there to show his finger. And then his spike knuckles. Almost like triangle, but it's a little bit curved, a little bit round, like that. Okay, he does have a little white patch of hair. I tried to draw it there, but it kind of messed up, so we're gonna have to go back with the white and try to fix that a little bit. It's the only bad thing about the Sharpie. Could probably use a thinner Sharpie sometimes for the details, even though it still bleeds a little bit, so I still like to use black color pencil for the really good details. Like later on in the video when we color, I'm actually gonna be drawing his eyes with black Sharpie or with black color pencil, and I've just found that it's a lot easier to do the details with. So you can pause it or slow motion it when I'm coloring to see how we do the eyes. What we do is we draw the black oval, and then we do the black pupil very lightly at first. Then we get the color. So he actually has like purple eyes, so I color the purple very lightly, and then I add some white layer to kind of blend it, make it lighter, and then I do some more purple on top, and I keep blending. So first start off very light and then push harder as we keep doing more layers. And I also got like a darker purple for the outside of his eye and then the lighter purple for the inside. So I think the eyes turn out good that way. All right, he's got pretty detailed shoes that are pretty cool with these little circle kind of like nails or something, screws, spikes. So his tail is right here, like that, overlapping behind his spikes. So we do have a decent amount of overlap in this, and it's a pretty cool pose. So that always adds to it, makes the drawing more interesting when you have some unique poses. And in the future, someone said they want to see Supersonic and Super Shadow together. So in the future, I want to do some videos like that where we have multiple characters in the video. Comment down, guys, if you want to see some more Sonic characters or possibly some girl characters and maybe Dragon Ball Z. What do you guys like? Had some people wanting me to do Dragon Ball Z, so we might do that in the near future. Okay, we have those on this side, and this side they look like little cylinders. So they have a little circle on the top or an oval, and then straight lines down, and then the other oval on the side or on the bottom, half oval. So if you need help drawing ovals, I do have a video how to draw 3D shapes, and our new series that I'm making, how to become a better artist. Our next episodes are going to be shapes, so we'll dive in a little bit with that on how to do 3D shapes. All right, so we have the bottom of his sole right here. Okay. And then we're gonna do a little more detail on the shoe. Then finish his other hand off. And then we're gonna do a fast forward of the coloring process. And then we're gonna talk at the end of some of the shading we did. And if you guys are following along, it'll be cool to see you guys do the background, make a shadow, make another character back there, make them in some sort of environment, maybe from the movie. This version of Knuckles is actually the original version from video games and not from the movie. The movie version is slightly different looking, so I stuck with the original stuff for these next videos. We're gonna be doing Tails coming up soon, and some other ones like I think Amy the girl and maybe some other ones, so stay tuned for that. All right, we're gonna do a fast forward.
It's your time. Don't be held back again. You need to resist. You're on limits. This fire is burning. You need to embrace all that you are. Stare fear in the face. To reach for the stars. Been waiting for this moment, so let it begin. You're unbreakable. Feeling powerful. Nothing's getting in the way. You're unbreakable. You're invincible. Be unbreakable again. Unbreakable. Unbreakable. Make your name. Let go of yesterday. If dreams can exist in a world like this, don't abandon them. You need to embrace all that you are. Stare fear in the face. To reach for the stars. Been waiting for this moment, so let it begin.
All right, as we're finishing up, I love the process of the coloring, just makes it come together. Now, I did explain how to do the eyes. So we did the black, we did the buildup of light purple, then white. And then when we have that reflection in there, it just made it look really nice. We have a little reflection in his eyes too with the white paint marker. And then we have first I went with the gray, the 03 for a lot of the medium shadows, and then 01 for the lighter shadows, and maybe a little 05 for the darker shadows. And then we're finishing it all up with this reflection and our color pencil for some little detail with the shadows and highlights. And there it is, it's looking good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for Tails coming out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.